It's a weekday morning, and this community centre in Vista is quietly buzzing with activity. No one here earns much, but they're all dutifully filing their taxes.
You're getting a little money back here.
No, more than a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't wait. We can't wait for the tax season to come because, we know we're going to have a relief coming.
Luisa and Arturo Cuellar have 4 children and earn about $35,000 a year between them. They've just learned they qualify for more than $8,000 in child and earned income tax credits.
First, we pay off everybody we borrowed money from, and then we pay all our bills off, and then whatever we have left over, we do something special with the kids.
So if you didn't have this tax credit, what difference would that make to your life?
My God, we would be in debt the rest of our life. We would just accumulate debt every year, and you'd probably have to have maxed out credit cards and probably eventually, file bankruptcy.
I think a lot of very low-income families especially, this is how they pay their rent for the rest of the year. I mean, I definitely have known of families that we've been working with that have been able to go out and get their own apartment and move out of shelters.
Samantha Betanzos of North County Lifeline, a nonprofit social service agency, says the money doesn't just benefit the individual who files. Last year, this program generated $1.7 million in earned income tax credits for 900 North County residents, who then spent that money in the community.
It makes a big difference. My wife's going to be ecstatic.
Jose Perez was unable to work for much of last year because of an illness.
We're going to get about $4,000 this year, and it's going to help us a lot because of we're going to use it to put into a fund for my boy going to college.
One of the volunteer tax preparers is Tony Perez, an accounting student at Cal State San Marcos.
But just remember in the future that you can receive credit.
Okay.
It's memorable. I mean, most of these people, last week I had a lady that came in. She was expecting to pay taxes. But when I broke down her return, explained to her that she was going to receive a refund, including that she qualified for the earned income tax credit, she was just very happy. She was grateful.
The Earned Income Tax Credit is one of the most important programs to help keep families out of poverty. But about 20% of the people who qualify don't claim it. In fact, in San Diego County, it's estimated more than $70 million goes unclaimed.
I don't think people quite understand what it is. This is not money that people have paid into the IRS. This is money that the government, or the IRS I should say, is giving clients or taxpayers for working and having a very low wage.
Statewide, it's estimated that more than $1 billion of earned income tax credit that could have benefited low-income earners went unclaimed. But people on the edge of poverty are more likely to claim the tax credit than food stamps. Only about a third of the people in San Diego who qualify for food aid actually get it.
For the earned income tax credit, all you have to do is just really provide your income information in your tax return, and you automatically qualify for it. For food stamps, you have to go through an extended process of application, and sometimes there's a stigma behind it as well too. When you're at the counter, you're paying food stamps, and sometimes people will get embarrassed of it. But no one knows if you get income tax credit or not. I mean, again, it's included in your tax return.
And also the way it's marketed. It is marketed as something it's for families that work hard that just aren't making it. Whereas food stamps is seen more as a handout, a welfare program.
You can try to get it done today if you want. You want to sign it on the docket?
20% of the people who qualify for this thing don't apply for it. Why do you think that is?
Oh, they're crazy. I don't know why they don't do that. I mean, it's a lot of money that they're just throwing away, and you don't get it back. I mean, the IRS will, they'll haunt you for years trying to get their money, but if you don't file, you don't get it back.